Hi everyone, I'm Nick, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to add family, as in grandparents or something, to your existing family if your household is too big. So in this case I'm using my Boggins family. I've gone into cas on the Boggins family, and here you can see they've got too many horses and a dog and everything, so there's no space. So I'm adding them to my gallery down here, and now they're in my gallery. It's copied the whole family into my gallery, and then I just jump back into the game out of cas, and here we are, here they are. And then we can just go into manage worlds. So we go into manage worlds, and it doesn't really matter where you go and which world. I've just went into Chestnut Ridge and we create a new sim. So it's just like creating a new sim, but instead of creating a new sim, we go into the gallery, and I go to my library and I will copy this family, and we're not going to merge, we're just going to replace the current family that is in the gallery. Here we go, and replace, and now we've got my family in here again. And now you can delete all the animals because we don't need them, so we're going to get rid of all of them. We are not going to need any of this family, it's just a copy, so that we can make the grandparents or Freya's parents basically. So yeah, you click on Freya and you play with genetics. You've probably done this before, but we'll just go through it, and we create a parent, in this case her father, and you just randomize as long, until you find what you're looking for, and then you can obviously edit the sim however you want. You can change their face, you can change everything basically. It's like creating a completely new sim. It does randomize really annoying things sometimes, so it can take a while. But yeah, in this case I just made sure that all the jewelry and all of those things were gone. I had a look at his body and changed that a little bit, and I did the whole create a sim and everything, but we're not going to go through that. And I changed his eye color, and just changed a few of his features. And then once he was done, don't forget to give your sim a name. And in this case I also changed the surname because she took her husband's name, so her parents would have a different surname. And then you just edit everything like how you would with any sim when you create a sim basically, and you just tell your story of whatever you want to do. And then obviously you do the same in this case with her mum. So yeah, I did the exact same process once again with Freya's mum, and you just randomize and edit your sim however you want. So once I had both of them, I had to make sure their relationship is spouse, so that they're actually together. And I actually forgot to change the mum surname, so I'll have to correct that later. And then you delete everyone else because we don't need them right now, they're just a copy. So yeah, now we just have Freya's parents, the grandparents, and they're a really cute couple. And now we just need to add them to the existing household that I've got, because they're not actually related, it was just from a copy. So you jump back into the game. I chose to move them into one of the lots, this little lot here, just moved them in, and then I jumped into the game. So you do that, you just jump into either their game or you can jump into your other household, but this was the quickest way. And then once you're there, you can click M to travel, and we're going to travel to the Boggins farm. So you travel to see them. You can both go, or just one of you can go, it doesn't really matter. And then once we're here, we need to knock on the door so that we can see them. Make sure you've got testing cheats on at this point as well, so you're going to need that. And let's just have a little knock so we can see everyone, and there they are. There's Penelope, and here's Freya. So I'm going to shift click on Freya, and because I've got testing cheats on, I can add her to family, and now I've got her in there. And now what you need to do is type this in, cas.fulleditmode, because now you can edit everything, like how you do it in Create a Sim, basically. And because you've got testing cheats on, you can enter cas. So you shift click again on Frederick and go into cas. And then we're going to be able to now edit the relationship. So now we can make Freya our daughter and we're going to be related. Yay! So that's how you do that, basically. And yeah, that's everything. And you go back into the game. So yeah, now we just need to get rid of her again. We don't want her in the family. You can just go to manage worlds again. And then from there you can manage households as you do, with anything. It's just up there in the right hand corner. Yeah, and then you just put Freya back into her household, into her own household. And now we've got everyone, we've got a happy big family, and you can just do this with, have sisters, brothers, however many people you want, really. Now you have both families. So that's how I did it in this way. Obviously, if the family isn't too big, it's much easier. You can just do the testing cheats true or testing cheats on, and then enter cas, the full edit mode, and do it that way, and then separate the household. I hope this helped, and see you in the next video.